In today's session, I will demonstrate a virtual lab experiment for the subject Fundamental of Electronics for Mechanical Engineering third semester students and for Industrial Electronics 1 subject for Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering for the fifth semester students and may also be helpful for Power Electronics lab. My topic of discussion today is to study the current voltage characteristics of an SCR. I will use PSpice simulation to do the experiment. You can easily install this PSpice software in your computer, and in this case in today's class I will be using PSpice 9.1 students version. Let us first see the circuit diagram. It is the circuit diagram. Here you can see the SCR. As you know, the SCR is consisted of three terminals: anode, cathode and gate. And if we want to turn on an SCR, we can apply the gate voltage. That is, we have to apply a voltage, a DC voltage at the gate terminal of the SCR. So here you can see it is consisted of two different circuits. One is consisted of the gate terminal and the cathode, and the another one is consisted of the anode and the cathode. This method of applying the gate voltage is called gate triggering. As you know, triggering is a process to turn on an SCR. Now let us see what will be the IV characteristics, that is the representative curves. Here you can see in the first quadrant the anode to cathode voltage and the anode current have been plotted, and you can see with the increase in the gate current, the voltage at which the device is turning on is actually decreasing. Now in this experiment today we will study this part, that is the first quadrant part, and also to some extent the reverse blocking part. You can see in the first quadrant there are two different regions. One is the forward blocking region and the another one is the forward conduction region. In the forward blocking region, the SCR is in the off state, and in the forward conduction region, the SCR is in the on state. Okay. Now with the help of the circuit I have shown you, we will study what is going to happen. In the reverse blocking region, you can see that the SCR is in the off state up to the breakdown voltage. That is, a minimum reverse leakage current is flowing. Now let us start the virtual lab. This is your workspace. Here you have to do the circuit by using the PSpice. To do the circuit operation, you have to install the PSpice 9.1 students version, as I already told you. And if you click Ctrl G on your keyboard, this menu bar will appear on your screen. Now we have to select the first component, that is the resistor. I am just typing R. You can see the resistor and you have to press enter on your keyboard. This will appear on the workspace. Again I will choose another resistor by clicking Ctrl G and then enter, and just click it on the workspace and then escape. Then I have to choose the other components. So let us start with the SCR. Here you can see it is the SCR 2N1595. You have to rotate the SCR by using Ctrl R command on your keyboard. Then I will choose the AC voltage source. You have to just choose V sign, as you can see here. Click it. Now you have to choose the DC source, VDC. Choose VDC from the list, enter. Just click it on the workspace, then escape again. Now we will choose the ground. Just press G. You can see GND earth ground. It will just press enter. It will appear on your workspace. Click it. Now it is done. Now we have to connect it up. Press Ctrl W now for connection. You can see the pen like connecting tool has come. Connect all the terminals. Complete the circuit connections. Circuit connections are done. Now we have to fix the AC voltage parameters. Then V amplitude, you have to fix it at 12 volt. In this experiment I am choosing 12 volt. You can also take other values, but choose the value relevantly. Frequency will be 50 Hz. 50. Save it. Now TD is already fixed as 0. All are already fixed at 0. Now click OK. OK. It is done. Now we have to save the project. Or before that, we can also fix the DC voltage value to 5 volt, and we can change the names or levels of the resistors. We will change the value of R2 to 500 ohm and the value of R1 to 2 kilo ohm. You can put the name of the device SCR, click OK. So it is done. Now save it. Now we have to fix the transient part. Transient, that is, we have to fix the parameters, that is starting from 0 millisecond and ending up at, you can put 100 millisecond or 1000 millisecond depending on the number of cycles you want to visualize on the graphical plot. Now just click simulate. It will take some few seconds. This page will appear. As you can see, it is blank now. We have to click the trace, add trace. First we will study the current flowing through R2. Just select IR2 and click OK. You will see the waveform. You can see it is a half wave rectified waveform here. You can fix the range of variation. If you want to magnify the graph, you can change the variation range. You can make the waveform prominent by setting the properties by increasing the line width. In this experiment, our main objective is to study the current voltage characteristics. So we will delete this trace and we will add another trace, and we have to click the setting and access variables. You have to select VSCR-A, click OK, and you can see the waveform as you have seen the representative curve. So you can see the waveform here, that is the triggering with the change in the triggering current, gate current, the voltage of triggering is also changing. You can also vary the range of variation so that you can see the waveform prominently. In this graphical plot, you can clearly see the forward blocking state and also the forward conduction state. Compare this waveform with the theoretical one as you have seen here. Here you can also see that with the variation in the gate current, the voltage of triggering is varying, and here you can also see the forward blocking state and the forward conduction state. I hope you understood. Okay, thank you.